The story starts like any other night, even though snow flowed into the town of Bridgedale, and it surely wasn't light. We begin our tale with a young boy wishing he could get everyone his presents, ignoring the games, the food, the lights, and the toys. Jimmy is 12 years old in this town with a mother, father, in the middle of two brothers who love each other and always play around. Now Jimmy was sad. No, not because of his family, but of the fact that this year, they weren't even getting a Christmas tree. Jimmy wanted to get a new toolbox for his father, makeup for his mother, a new headset for his brother, and a cuddly teddy bear for the toddler. Worry not, because Jimmy was stubborn. Here and there, he was going to ask every house, every neighborhood in sight if they had any presents to spare, saying goodbye to his family. Ready to set sail, but he's walked away. He was greeted by his new neighbor, called Ralph Donahue. Ralph is a very nice man. Now let's make that clear. He is loving, caring, and has been married for 46 years. He asked Jimmy of his plans and what he wants on this Christmas Eve. Jimmy said,
"All I want is happiness for my family and to stop their grief."
Jimmy explained how they weren't celebrating Christmas, and Ralph wondered how he can fix this, because a year without Christmas is like throwing away the naughty and nice list. Ralph sparked with an idea, but before he could say his thoughts, Jimmy ran to ask for presents, ready to put them on the little sled that he brought. As he asked the Marshleys, the Dailies, the Scotts, all he got was week-old fruitcake and a finished book of connecting the dots. For Pete's sake, they gave him a can of sardines. All Jimmy could say was, "Gee, thanks for the offering, trying not to be mean." Most people acted as if they had nothing to give, even though their cozy house was lit with presents and ornaments. Some people slammed the door in his face. Wow, the nerve. At this point, Jimmy wanted to give up. He just wasn't sure. As he walked home with sadness deep down in his heart, all he wanted was to give to others, to be a part of this holiday, to show that he loves his family more than he could ever say. But alas, he threw away all the petty items that couldn't ever be used anyways. He finally got back home with tears down his eyes because he didn't want to tell his parents he was out and got no presents tonight.
"Hey, young fellow," said Ralph quickly.
He took no pity on the kids crying and thought it was silly.
"Why must you cry? Did you get no presents tonight?" "No, I got nothing for my family, and it's not alright."
Ralph asked Jimmy to get closer, and quietly he said,
"Oh my, you have Christmas all wrong. It's not about the presents, the food, or the songs. It's about the people we love and cherish, that we live along. Not the toys, the games, the ornaments that stay lit, or anything is more important than your family. And don't you ever forget it." Now that you said it, I was once in your shoes, saving up lunch money from school to get some presents for my mom and get us some chocolates too. One day my mother asked why I do all this. She cried at my sobbing, sat me down, gave me a hug and a kiss. She said, "I don't care about what you get me. I care about you and your Christmas."
Jimmy realized the story was odd but made sense. He was so dense, he thanked Ralph for giving him the true reason to this holiday and went to sleep that Christmas Eve, thinking about the very next day. Ding ding goes the alarm. Jimmy found his little brother grabbing at his arm.
Wake up, Santa came. He didn't forget us. I knew it'd be this way."
Jimmy was confused. As he heard his little brother, he ran downstairs to the living room, forgetting about his whole slumber. He looked and simply could not believe his eyes and the scene. There were presents, lights, stockings, all underneath the Christmas tree. He was appalled and was about to go tell Ralph until he told his family that he's going. And they said,
"What are you on about?"
His father said, "It's been years since I heard that name. He passed away in the house across the street, and it's never changed." Jimmy took a pause to try and realize that he never saw Ralph or heard his stories, but he knows the tree and presents sure came here in a hurry. Who on earth was it? The Marshleys or the Dailies? Maybe the ones who gave the gifts that were unnecessary. Jimmy never will forget that Christmas, no matter what, when everyone's presents were gifted and got everything from their lists. He never forgot the way he felt when he wished for his family's happiness from none other than the Christmas spirit itself.